Do people think you're crazy? 100%, and here's how. Joining me today is famous actor and ouchie brain expert, Kate Walsh.
Where am I? Am I in a fugue state?
No, you're in the void, which is technically in New Jersey.
Mental health experts argue that the word crazy should not be used to discuss mental health. But how do we know that the experts aren't cuckoo bananas?
Crazy is defined as irrational or unstable behavior, such as cooking fish in the microwave, putting hats on animals, or doing CrossFit. If you haven't done any of those things, no one will think you're crazy. Unless you work at an office. It's a regular 9 to 5. Except today, you're late, too many cars on the road. You rush in, apologize for the traffic, to which one of your coworkers replies, traffic was fine for me. Now, even though you were telling the truth, the fact that you have to prove yourself makes you nervous.
Your face turns red, sweat pools around your armpits, on your upper lip. All you can muster is, car, before your boss asks you to sit down. But you're determined to prove to your coworkers you're not lying, so you decide to compose a fun email that will show everyone you're not a liar and also a very cool, not crazy girl.
You spend the rest of the day crafting the perfect email. After thousands of drafts, carpal tunnel sets in. So you don't even realize when your pinky accidentally hits return and sends your unfinished email to the entire office.
Instead of a measured, thoughtful response, you send the entire company an email full of sentence starters and gifs of cats driving cars. Might as well take a sick day because everyone at your office thinks you're crazy.
Let's say you never get stuck in traffic because you work from home.
Normally a very sane environment, except today. Your Wi-Fi is down because you have a finicky router. You call your internet provider, they say the wait should be 5 minutes and put you on hold. After 20 minutes, someone answers, but they can't help you. They work for the Wi-Fi working department. If you want the Wi-Fi not working department, you're going to have to hold.
You spend the next 8 hours on hold. You finally reach the right department, but it turns out it's the wrong department. And they can't transfer you to the right department, only the transfer department does that, which is currently closed for a 6-hour lunch. You should just hang up, but you've already invested too much time in waiting. Sunk cost fallacy be damned, you refuse to hang up now. You drink pot after pot of coffee to stay awake while they keep you on hold through the night.
The sleep exhaustion mixed with your caffeine high leads you to an epiphany. Internet comes from satellites, which your router converts to Wi-Fi. Maybe you don't need a new router if you become the router, which is what you're trying to explain to your neighbor as she calls 911 after finding you on the roof wearing nothing but tin foil. As the firemen drag you down, you beg them to let you stay on hold. They respond, "Ma'am, you're crazy."
Let's say you never work on the computer because you work at a restaurant as a waiter. The job's not bad. You like being on your feet. Plus, whenever the chef makes an order wrong, you get to eat the meal. And your chef's a bad chef. Every time he dings the order up bell, you see the entree is plated all wrong. Your shitty chef's repeated failure begins to trigger a Pavlovian response. Every time you hear the bell, your mouth starts to water in anticipation of the free food. Now, you can't hear a bell sound without saliva gushing from your lips.
So when your friend asks you to officiate her wedding, you barely get through "We are gathered here" before covering the blushing bride in a tsunami of mouth juice. You yell, "It's the bells!" But it's too late. You're uninvited from the reception because everyone at this wedding thinks you're crazy.
Let's say you never go to restaurants. You make all your food at home, which is why you're at the grocery store checking out this week's deals. When you're shocked to see a 20-pound ham is on sale for just $30.
At this price, you'll be able to have Christmas ham all year round. You fill your shopping cart full of honey-baked hocks. What you can't stuff in your fridge, you put on ice in your tub. When your boyfriend comes over, you tell him he can use the bathroom, but not the shower. That's where the meat goes. He tells you he's worried about you. You tell him to shut it. There's no time to talk. You have to eat all these shakes before they go rotten.
You spend your days in and out of food comas as he wipes the meat sweats from your brow. After weeks, he's had enough and packs his things. But you don't hear his goodbye over the buzz of your electric carving knife. He whispers as he closes the door, "She's crazy." Let's say you never pay attention to sales because you're rich. You spend your life traveling, always stay at a bed and breakfast to get a sense of community.
And you're currently staying at the quaint French city of Bordeaux. It's the off-season, so the host family invites you to spend the evening with them as they play their favorite game, charades, originally invented in France, 100% confirmed. last. Pleasantly buzzed from your bottle of vintage 1955, you offer to go first. You pull a card and get right to pantomiming, pulling on your ears for sounds like, then gesticulating wildly with your hands and body. But your host family is confused.
They don't understand what you're doing because the only charades they know is the original 18th century version that consists of spoken riddles, not acted movements, 100% confirmed. The more you mime, the more they laugh. You keep going because you don't realize they're laughing at you, not with you. The Sun surreptitiously records a video of you and posts it on French Twitter. You become France's damn Daniel.
Wherever you go, people point and laugh, demand you do your crazy lady dance. You respectfully ask them to stop, to put down their phones, but they refuse. Film your response, you go viral again. You start to loathe society, yell at anyone who tries to make eye contact, but it's too late. You're the crazy lady meme.
Let's say you never use the internet. You don't even know what the internet is because you spend your days defending France from the invading English. You lead an army to victory while wearing pants. When your father, Jacques d'Arc, asks you, Joan, why are you doing this? You say you believe it's your duty, that God has chosen you to do so.
But it's the 1400s, so God doesn't talk to women unless he wants to give them a baby. The men in the French Parliament call you crazy, help you the only way they know how, through fire.
So yes, everyone thinks you're crazy, but acting crazy is a common side effect of being a human in our modern world.
Mental health problems can be treated just like any other physical problems we may experience. So if you ache or are in pain, talk to a mental health professional. You will get better. It's just a matter of when and how.
I'm doctor expert Natasha Vaynblat.
And I'm ouchie brain expert Kate Walsh.
And your worst fear has been confirmed.
Natasha, what's your diagnosis?
Not enough RAM.